would never known, yeah, I guess. Okay, hopes are meant to be crushed, bro. It is what it is. So yeah, like this video basically. So yeah, Brel just crushed like people's hopes right here. So yeah, let's watch this one and let's move on and watch this one right here. It's next react, man. So yeah, okay. Yeah, Brel heart like ruins Brel ruins Lost Ark right here. Okay, let's see.
What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another Lost Ark video. Today, I'm just going to be kind of talking about some things that I want to
One sec, the sound
see
here.
changed or added to Lost Ark. Sort of a tie-in slash follow-up with the video I made yesterday, talking about the developer letter and how most of it I think is quite good, and I'm super excited for the majority of the QOL stuff and just sort of the direction they're headed in the letter. And a lot of the comments I also got in that vein were like, oh, it's all talk, whatever. I do agree to some extent, but you also have to keep in mind that I think this
Skip
is the first
5
time
minutes.
they've really openly directed, like,
But it's a full react
their
content,
attention
Hiroji, man.
to,
We're being reactor right here, man.
us
Reactor.
as a community and been like, hey, we
reacting,
kind
dude.
of have like seriously dropped the ball on communication. Here's the things that we've done, and here's the things that we're looking to do, and here's the things that we can't do right now, but we want to look into. And I think that is sort of a really good step.
Nuclear reactor.
that
That's
we
me right
didn't
there,
have
man. So
previously,
nuclear
right?
waste, toxic waste. That's me right there.
And that's kind of why it gives me hope for the future, more so than sort of the other posts that they
So
may
he's
or
still
may not have
talking
dropped
about
in
like
past,
the
where it's
post
just
being
like,
good and all.
oh,
Okay.
we'll look into X, Y, or Z, you know, after like
So
a
what then?
20,000 post count forum thread. But that giant mouth salad word bowl aside,
Okay.
I'm just going to be kind of rambling on while I do dailies in the background, just so you have something to watch with your eyeballs. And if you don't have eyeballs, I'm sorry for your loss. Of course, like the video to help out the channel grow, and subscribe if you want to see daily Lost Ark content similar to this
Okay.
one. It's your boy, me, also known as SP. If you know, you know.
I have
So-
no idea.
I had a couple questions asking me what are some things that I want to see specifically changed. I would respond to that with a simple...
Irrelevant. Okay, what do you mean?
I
SB?
think
Okay, SP, he
the
said.
amount of things there are to do isn't necessarily a bad thing, because there needs to be a reason to play the game. That's kind of why they've been hesitant to change Chaos Dungeon and Guardian raids already.
Okay.
But
Has too much gold. Should share like
I
me.
think it can get to a point to where it feels like too much to do. And I think it's when you start factoring in raids that it becomes too much to do. What I mean by this is,
Yeah, what I mean by this is that, like, you know, it's too much to do as you do Chaos Dungeon at 2 a.m. in the morning. Right, yeah, too much to do, of course. But yeah.
it seems like every couple months, like every 2-3 months, we have to learn an entirely new raid, which on its own isn't a bad thing if it was just like a new content drop, right? But the problem is it's not just a new content drop. It's us getting content that's already been out in the other games, so we're getting it at a much faster and accelerated pace, which I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that in particular.
Wait,
On
so
one-
so does he want it to be like slower or what? Basically, you learn really will not be played like well. I mean, like you have to learn like new raid. Yeah, is the problem because like it comes out like 3 to 4 months. But I thought people want it to be faster. I'm not sure, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see right here, but yeah.
And I do think we should probably catch up to the game a bit faster. On another hand, I also think maybe they should have just released the game in a more advanced state to begin with. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because as somebody who's played this game the entire time, like, it's just been non-stop raid after raid after raid. Had to learn Argus, then you had to learn Vaulton immediately after, then you had to learn Vicus immediately after that, then you had to learn Clown, then you had to learn Belshazzar. You get what I mean? Like, there's
I mean, you get like a Brel Heart, which is like pretty recently, right? I guess. It's all like in 1 year, I guess. In Korea, is similar as well, actually. Vulcan, Vicus, Vulcan was January and Brel was like June, I think. June, July. So it's actually a pretty similar pace. I mean, like maybe it's slightly faster in like in NAU, but yeah, I don't remember like the exact one actually. Okay, and then, like people were claiming like content was too slow. So he said like basically to release the content in a more accelerated pace, right? You know. But I mean like if you release Argos like when the game just released, people are gonna complain. I mean like they waited 1 month to release Argos and people complain it's too fast, right? So yeah, I don't really think like it would like what it is. I don't get it as well. But yeah, I'm not really. Clown took too long to release. Did it actually? But well, but he said like it's too fast. So now I don't know. Is it too fast or too slow? Okay, which one right here? Okay, I'm not sure for now. But yeah, Braille normal 5 months Braille hard. I'm dreaming like Braille content at the moment. Isn't it like 4 months? It's 4 months, right? I think. So it's 4 months, but then there's Rowan in the middle of it. That's why. So yeah,
No
release akan tomorrow. Yeah.
downtime if you've been actively playing the game since the beginning. Because by the time you get something on farm and most people can sort of consider it farm content, the next new raid is dropping and you have to start all over again and relearn that shit.
Does it take like 3 months to get farm? Three months, 2 months to get like farm content, but I'm not sure. I guess. Okay, I think it's a positive though. You know, I think like one of the main complaint of like some other MMO is that like content comes out too slow. You have to wait 1 year to get a new raid. So like other MMO have like that, right? Basically, while like in this we get it faster. In Korea we get it fast. In NAU you get it faster, right? Isn't but I would think that would be a good thing. At least you have something new. Imagine like doing Braille for 1 year, then you get like a Elgasia next year. So imagine for that. So yeah. Okay, I don't think like people will be happy with that. I would assume, but yeah. Okay, judging is here. I don't.
And it takes people a while to relearn stuff. And in the case of Belshaza, especially hard mode, I'm not sure that it'll ever be considered farm status, which
Okay, Braille Hard will be farm status when like people are 1580, 1600. It will.
I
Because you can
I
over
don't know
level it.
what the developer's intention is with raids. I assume they want them to be done weekly on 6 characters. Like
No, they don't assume that like be done 6 character. No, they assume you play like 1, maybe 2 or 3 character. So yeah, they just give you the option to run 6 though, if you want to. But yeah, okay. If you had the content every 1 year, the game would be dead, buried, and rotten. Well, I mean like people would stop, yeah, because like it's gonna be boring right there. But yeah. Okay, but yeah, when they get up their level, so they can AFK brain Uga Bunga face tank everything like just like Brawl normal mode. Yeah, they just need like 1600 eye level and they'll basically like face tank everything. Yep, pretty much. But yeah. Okay, they assume you run like 1 or 2 and the rest you farm. Yeah, they don't assume that you run on 6 character, because if they assume that like you run on 6 character, then like what's the name, like they would like open more like slots than like just 6 basically. So they just allow you to play 6, and like maybe like I don't know, see some of them are like gold farming or something like that. So they balance it for casuals no that have like a 1 or 3 character. Generally, I think in Korea it's like one person has like a main and maybe like 2 or 3 alts that are gold farming, not doing Brawlhard, gold farming. Right now, alts for like Korea is not even 1560, dude. So you guys have higher alts than like in Korea. So yeah, but is it like the developer's fault? Okay, that's the thing. Because like people blames the developer, right, for it.
right? I would assume that's their intention, because that's the limits that they've given us. And if that's the case, then I feel like doing Shaza, even gate 1 and 2 only, is a significant time sink compared to anything else before it. Like, to be clear, I'm not saying that Shaza gate 1 and 2 are hard by any stretch of the imagination, because they're not. And I don't think anything in this game necessarily is, like, super hard, right? There's a maximum limitation of the game. There's only so much that can and cannot be done. But obviously not everybody learns things at the same speed. Not everybody has the time to or the want to. You know, all these different factors. And this kind of accumulates into sort of splitting the player base, right? You have the quote-unquote sweaty nerds who expect near perfection from people week 1 and clear gate 5, 6 75,000 times on week 1, right? You know the people I'm talking about. And then in the other camp, you have the more casual people, which is, I think, the majority of the player base. Because I don't think the majority of the player base has cleared Gate 5-6 more than a handful of times. I mean, shit, I've only cleared it twice. And if it was up to me, I would clear it 0 times, because holy shit, is it a waste of fucking...
But you can clear it 0 times. It's a waste of time, so you don't clear it. You can. You can, right? Okay, but I mean, like, oh, it's the developer's fault. They force you to clear Brawlhard Gate 5 and 6. So, yeah, while in Korea, majority didn't even do that. Majority of Korea, like, do, like, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 hard and maybe 5, 6 normal. So, yeah. Okay, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Like, ask Kimoti. Kimoti has never cleared, like, Gate 5 and 6 hard, I think. So, yeah, he doesn't have the path as well. I mean, he's running, like, a Voltaic with me, but it's still there, I guess. I don't know.
time.
Hmm.
I think the biggest thing is there's too many mechanics that rely on a singular person. And if that singular person fucks it up, it either kills a bunch of people or it makes the rest of the raid impossible. And I understand that these mechanics need to exist in some capacity. I totally get that. But I think Belshaza exacerbates this problem because Belshaza... The bosses have too much fucking health. I don't know how to put it lightly. Or any other way. Like, even Gate 1, Gate 2, the boss has too much fucking health. It's like... They sat down and were like, okay, what's a normal amount of HP to give a boss? And then they fucking tripled it. The boss doesn't do anything, it just takes forever to kill it.
It's because, like, you guys get the fully nerf version, bro. That's why. Because, like, it's so hard, man. Because, like, if you get, like, the pre-nerf version, you're gonna complain it's too hard. So, yeah. When it's, like, unforgiving or something like that. So, I don't know, man. It is worth it. Too much HP or something like that. I don't get it as well, but I don't know about that one right there. Usually, it's because, like, you don't have, like, the gear that is, like, intended for it to be, like, a level 5 gem on, like, Brawlhard, maybe. So yeah, because like do you think that like a 1560 should be running still with level 7 gem? Because like I think level 7 gem is like a 100 eye level before, dude. 1475 maybe, but I don't know. I mean like the investment is different, I guess. Usually it's the problem of people that like run their alts, raise their alts 1540, and they don't have like enough gold to actually like I don't know gear it up properly. But I don't know. It's me, I guess. I don't know, man. Okay, millions of DPS. I don't know, like the mechanic that like basically like one person like fucks up and like it wipes like everyone. I mean like that's basically an essence of like raid, I think. So I don't know like what MMO has like a raid that like doesn't have that mechanic, because like a raid is a raid party, not a single player game, right? But I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I mean like the question is like why do people still fuck it up? People like he said right basically like it's hard to learn like a new raid, right? Every like 3 months, bro. Braille normal comes out like what 4 months ago, 5 months ago already at this point, and it's not like the mechanic is totally different. I mean, hey man, dude, in Gate 5 you have an extra laser before like the mechanic, and then just dodge it. I guess you just walk, dude. So yeah, is that what wipes you, the laser? Because if it's not that, it's the same mechanic. Then you've learned it for like the last like 5 months. I mean, you should be. I would assume. Did you? Okay, I don't know, I guess, but yeah. Okay, not sure as well. Okay. Not sure, not sure. Well, maybe like it will be, I don't know. It's a free bus, man. Free bus, yeah. I think the issue is also uptime. Uptime could be the issue as well, but I mean like that's like from like player, right? Player needs like basically better like gameplay knowledge to actually like maintain uptime. So yeah, they've been face tanking it like that's why, right? So basically, what's the point then, Marsburn? You release the content like 5 months later, and they won't learn anyway, right? Basically, that's my point. So what's the difference? Okay, like it's not that different for that. Okay, they don't really learn it anyway because like they don't have to. That's the thing. So yeah, uptime is a big problem for proc though. I mean, sure, I guess, but I mean, like, comes with like player knowledge and like how fast they like adapt and learn new like mechanic. So yep. On proc, I mean, like it's for sure it's gonna be lower, but you can always like basically try to optimize as much as you can. Yeah, the point is like basically it didn't like you guys were saying that like, oh man, dude, there is no DPS check. XFFing, dude. Game doesn't have DPS check. It's so easy, man. KR players are just bad. Who said that, by the way? Okay, I remember like some of people that say that. So yeah, I mean I didn't comment on it, but okay, who said that? Okay, but yeah. Okay, we're
Why
just
is this
Fetus
a big
players, bro.
deal?
Fetus.
It takes longer to get to each wipe mechanic. So you see this prolifically, strongly in Gate 5 and Gate 6 Brelshaza. Especially hard mode, where Gate 6 clears can take 25, 30 fucking minutes to clear.
I mean that's a lie
you
because
go
like the
in-
end reach is 20 minutes, but yeah.
You spend 20 minutes on one pole for one person to fuck up, 2 counter lasers, and then you have like maybe 1 or 2 people die in the interim. It was a complete waste of your 20 minutes. Why even bother? Now you have to do another 20 minutes to attempt to get back there so you can do it all again. I think
A lot of like other MMO are like that, to be honest. So yeah, then that means like basically what he wants is like the wipe mechanic to be on like a 200 bar and then no more wipe mechanic at the end, basically, right? So yeah, I guess so maybe. Okay, I don't know right there. But yeah, okay. Let me ask like how many like Brawl nerf on KR? How many people finish like K5, K6 in the first 3 months? No idea. They didn't say the number, but the number is pretty low because like people, not everyone runs like the Brawl Heart. So yeah, they don't really need to. That's raiding though. That is raiding, yeah. But I would assume maybe like he never played any other MMO and he doesn't know like what raiding in an MMO is. I would assume. So yeah, because like that's basically raiding in every MMO. So yeah. Okay, it is the definition of raiding. Okay, I mean 14 has that though. Like if you die at stage 4 like UCOP, you will just reset everything. Yeah, same with Savage as well. So because if you don't have that, then like you get like the buses. When you get bust, then like you get like people that like jails you. So you 2 people died on like 7 bar. He said right. 2 people died on 7 bar. Missed to meet your counter. Do you think you deserve a clear then? So yeah, your party deserves a clear. Okay, I mean like I think like not probably unless like you have like a high enough DPS to like make up like the missing like meteors. So yeah, but that's called failing mechanic, right? I would say. But I don't know. That's just my opinion, of course, but I'm not sure.
there's a problem when I can clear one gate of Belshaza, i.e. Gate 6, almost as fast as I can clear 2 full clear-throughs of a farm raid. Like, I can clear hard mode Vicus, Gate 1 through 3 with a pug, in like 10 minutes. I can almost do 2 full Vicus hard mode runs in the time it takes to do a single Gate 6 Belshaza clear. And that's assuming nothing gets fucked up. I think that is a huge problem, and I think that's the main thing I want changed and to be focused on. I think Belshaza is just it's too
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. You're comparing like a raid that is 1460 and a raid that is like 1560, 100 item level difference. So I don't think like that's a fair argument right there. I mean, bro, I can clear like basically like I don't know, like 6 Vulcan as well before that. But hey, man, it is what it is, I guess. So it's a different rate and different like requirement for that as well. But yep, kinda. In 14, you can raise dead party members to practice the incoming wipe mechanics, so you can salvage a dead run to get like a more practice. Generally, that's not the case in like basically the highest level content. So yeah, you have a small pockets, like really small ones that like you can maybe raise. Other than that, you all die because like it's a script that you go from one mechanic to the next mechanic. If you die on the first mechanic, then like on the second mechanic, you're not there and you all die. So yep, usually that's the case basically. It snowballs if that makes sense. So yeah, Brilhart 5-6 basically endgame of LA. Like you would compare it to like with the last 2 bosses in WoW, like Hardest Mythic. People complain very vividly for me in LA because it is absolutely normal to have an end game for dedicated players. Well, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Isn't Brawl 6 Gate 6 supposed to be end game challenging content? Why is it supposed to be done in like 10 minutes? I don't know as well. I mean, like I guess like his argument is that like it's because he has 6 character or something like that maybe. But yep, I don't know, man. Okay, no idea as well. I mean, like it depends on like how you think his perspective as well. So he just doesn't like it that way. So yep. Vicus on eye level 100% takes longer than 15 minutes. Yeah, but I mean like he can clear with 10 minutes with his 1560 character. But 1560, bro. Okay, so if you're like basically 1600, like 1650 item level, you probably can like clear like Brawl Heart within like I don't know, 10 minutes as well. But yeah, okay, that's the difference right there. But yeah, it is what it is, dude. But you know,
Too much. It needs to be toned down. Does it need to be toned down for Korea? Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares, honestly? Korea and the Western game are two different games.
true.
At the core, the gameplay is the same, but besides that, they're completely different.
I
You
mean,
know what
true.
I mean?
Maybe like true. I mean, like maybe small gates should adjust like basically the content difficulty based on the player base skill. So if the player base skill is bad, then they need to basically make it like easier. I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, like it's okay. I guess I don't think it really matters. I guess. Okay, but yeah. Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe we do need more nerfs in like in the Western version. Yeah, maybe. Okay, just the Western version. So I think it's fine. Okay, in other words, he is like used to being overgeared and clearing everything in a third of the time. Okay, but now that there is an item level things like he's complaining about the length of the raid. I don't know what why different. Everyone is human. Just learn. Well, every human like learns at a different pace. Yuki, bro. So yep. Okay, please stop nerfing my class on Korea statistics. Yeah, maybe I guess I don't know. Okay, but yeah. Okay, Gates is definitely annoying, but I'd scrap the cutscene before touching like the HP and rage timer. Cutscene happens like yeah twice I guess, yeah, 7 bar and like one like 80, right? Yeah, true. That should be skippable already at this point, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. For immersion, you know.
People always try to compare Korea's economy to the Western economy, this and that. It's just, yes, they are both Lost Ark, but they're not the same game.
Not the same game
And
played by
the thing
different
that
people.
makes me interested to see if they will end up changing stuff is the fact that they said they will start looking at Western-only changes. So
Did they? Huh.
my hope
I don't
is
remember that.
I'm not the only one that feels like this. First off is my hope, which I definitely know I'm not. I'm just not entirely sure what the actual solution is. Obviously, my solution is just something super simple, blanket, nerf HP, maybe remove some shitty fucking mechanics that shouldn't be there, maybe condense the amount of gates in Belshazzar. I know there was a memorizer clip floating around. I pretty strongly agree with what he was saying. And I realize now this is basically turned into a rant about why I think Belshazzar needs to be changed, and that's the main thing I think. So I guess I'll just leave it there. But the TLDR is, I think, the amount... Something that would vastly help the amount of homework is changing Belshazzar. Because so much of your week is spent doing that fucking raid, and it takes so much of your time. You have less and less time to even think about doing other things. Anyways, that's my opinion on it. Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments down below. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Again, comment down below if you disagree, agree. And of course, subscribe if you made it this far and you want to see daily Lost Ark content similar to this. As always, thank you all for watching my videos and supporting the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Adios, amigos.
Yeah, well, that's basically the end of the video right there. So the idea is basically to blanket nerf it and like stuff like that for the changes for like the what's the name, the Brella hard part. I mean, maybe it is needed for like the Western version, yeah, to make it like easier as well. I don't know. So yeah, people have been asking to remove like the wipe mechanic as well. So that's like another thing. And maybe like maybe they should. I don't know. Maybe they should like basically like adjust it for that, you know, for the Western version. Mainly Western version only if that is the case. But I mean, like this is like the request of the Western players, I guess. So yep. Okay, just don't do as much. Just go 1 to 4. Oh, but I have to do 5 to 6, Rafael man, or else I'm behind, bro. Okay, there is that right there, XFFing, dude. So yeah, but like nah, it's the developer's fault for designing 6 gate and 6 character. So yeah, it's not my fault, but yeah. Okay, 6 gates being too much, like and I think so the small gate. That's why I can. No, they already know like they're not making 6 gate anymore. Yeah, true. They are not making 6 gate for that already. Okay, but yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, disagree, sir. Like 3 weeks to 1 month, I will think different, brother. But like, good luck next time, Gate 5 gets. You won't hate your life and the game as much. But yeah, disagree. A huge relief would be like having 7 people with a working brain. Like, how can people manage to do like 9, 13 years of school, but somehow can't count like till 14 in their head? You assume they go to school, you kid. That's the mistake. So yeah. Okay, don't you dare blanket nerf, dude. We're getting double class release any stuff. Okay, but can you, why do you reckon like should be changed, if any? What do I reckon should be changed? Make like gold limitation into one character only, beh. So yep. So yeah, like you make like a gold limitation to like 6, right? Basically. What's the problem with like why stop at 6? Why not just make it 1? So you make it one character only. Then nobody will complain, right? Surely nobody will complain. You basically will just play one character. No point in racing like another character because you don't earn gold from that anywhere. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, because like people assume that like oh, Smilegate basically intended the game to be played with 6 character. That's why they limited it to 6, right? Which is, I'm pretty sure that's wrong. So to correct it, just limit it to 1. So Smilegate intended you to play with 1 character. You can't complain there is too much. There is too little things to do, dude. You just complain there is too much things to do, and now you complain there is too little things. So what do you want then? So everyone's number is different of like the perfect character. There are some that play 1 character like Pastor. There are some that play 2, 3 characters. There are some that play 6 characters and molding because there is too many things to do. So yeah, but it's Smilegate's fault apparently. So the way Smilegate fix it, just make it like 1 character. So yeah, everyone likes 1 character, no alts. Everyone like it, right? So yeah. Okay, but I love my gate 1 through 6 like fights, especially the cube. Yeah, Braille Gold is already front loaded, so you just have to clear 1 to 4. But like you're gonna miss 3,000 gold, man, if you don't clear 5 6 XFFing, dude. So yeah, it is what it is, dude. Okay, but yeah, really want arrow and my artist. Okay, Braille Gate 6 DPS is important, and I kick DPS reloaders who do like a 8%. Well, the DPS check, like, I don't know, the boss has too much health. Well, the boss has more health. Not to mention the 7 bar had 250, like, shield, like, health. Not 160, by the way. So, yeah, so, like, it used to be, like, way worse. It used to be. But, yeah, but I mean, like, people just decide to, like, not do it. They just decide to basically just run 1 to 4 hard and then, like, 5 6 normal. Or, like, even not even run the 5 6, basically. It's a choice. But the choice, that's the keyword. The choice is a mistake because giving people choice is a big mistake. So yeah, you should basically, like, as a developer, right, tell people what to do. So yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, no questions asked, because like the moment like you give them like choice, like they start shaking and they can't like they can't do decision making. So yep, what I thought Smilegate intended every to play 21 character, man. Let's go. Well, if they don't limit character, maybe, yeah. Okay, 13 characters, 6 for raids, get everything done just fine. Yeah, well, make it 1. The most Braille gold in Gate 1 and 2. Why do people not understand this yet? No, they understand, Rocco. But like I'm gonna miss my 5,000 gold, man, if I don't do it, XFFing. That's why. So yeah. It's not the complaint of that, Rocco. The complaint is basically because someone else does it and I'm behind. So I can't accept that. So yeah, 1 character limit. So yeah. How do we clear it at near eye level and level 9s like pre-nerf? According to NAEU, it's impossible. Yeah, I mean, it will be impossible in the Western version. Yeah, probably, I guess. So, yep. But yeah. Just like how I can't decide and it takes me out for dinner. What the hell? I take your mother out to dinner, man. But yeah, after 4 or 5 months of Braille Normal, the heart is 90% the same fight. It is not that hard. I guess not for everyone. Yeah, but you assume that people learn on that 5 like months, Clay. They don't. That's the thing. Okay, you assume people learn. That's the mistake, assumption. Because like they don't learn jack shit, dude. They just die and then get carried right there. That's what they did. Okay, people that like carries like Braille normal, they can already clear Braille hard. They're not complaining. People that get carried in Braille normal, they can't clear Braille hard now. Then they complain. That's what it is, dude. So yeah, it takes too long or something like that. Blah blah blah. All of the stuff basically. So yep, same thing, same thing. But yeah, well, you get the point basically. Same thing right there. But yeah, I don't know. This is like the video right there. So yeah, I guess like Braille Heart, maybe specifically must change because the raid boss like ruins the game right here. So there is that, I guess. So here is the video, boys. Feel free. You can like check it out. Follow him maybe. Give him a sub, something like that. But yeah, that's like his video right here. So his thoughts on that, which is fine. I mean, like it is what it is. You can blanket nerf it for like maybe like the Western version. That's okay. So there is that. So yeah, you nerf it and then nerf like KR version as well. I guess it is what it is. We can't avoid it. I guess like we're still both playing Lost Ark. So Okay, will like suffer everything the same time. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, that's Brel Heart for you, man. It is what it is. Okay, we'll see if like if they will actually get changed, nerfed again. But yeah. Right, moving on, man. Moving on.